If trees could talk, I wonder what they would say. Not because they have voices, but because they've been teaching us all along. The problem is, we've been too busy to notice. The deep roots on a tree makes me think about the growth underneath. Similar to us, it happens, but nobody really gets the chance to see it. How the roots help the tree stay grounded, stay in place, not just to give the tree nutrients to help it grow, but it's like a strength that's unseen, but it's still there nonetheless. Before a tree grows tall, it grows deep down into the ground where it develops its roots and it develops its stance, kind of like how we do in childhood. In our childhood, we have experiences that stay with us for a lifetime, whether they're good, whether they're bad, but it happens. The roots grow down. Nobody applauds the roots. Nobody takes pictures of the roots. But without deep roots, nothing above survives. So that's the base of that tree, is those roots. And when we think about us and how we evolve as humans, those roots and those experiences develops who we are. It gives us our love, our compassion, our pain. But without deep roots, nothing above ground survives. Those experiences that we go through, it allows us to develop understanding and compassion towards others on our journey through life. Sometimes your greatest growth happens when no one can see it. It's like a quiet growth. Nobody announces it. Sometimes it just feels like slow progress, like we're just moving like a tortoise or a turtle. But somehow we keep growing. The tree never rushes its growth. The tree doesn't compare itself to other trees around it. And they definitely don't announce, "I'm growing today." They just simply grow. We grow, but we can tend to compare, but this tree just exists every day quietly. As the seasons change, we realize that nothing is permanent looking at this tree. The leaves fall off in autumn, and when the new season comes back, it grows back. Beautiful leaves with bright colors and just almost like it's never left. That season change teaches us that things don't always stay the same, that change is just a necessary part of life that's always going to happen. But somehow, if we keep trusting in the process, that season that we look forward to will come back around. A tree doesn't panic in winter. It doesn't believe that winter is forever. It understands that seasons always change. Maybe this is a difficult season. It isn't your destination. Maybe it's preparing you for spring. But it's something in knowing that you get something from that change and that there's a better season coming. In the storms is where we gain our strength. The wind teaches us, even though it can push us back and forth. And we learn to bend without breaking. We become stronger and evolve. Trees become stronger because of the wind. Without resilience, they grow weak. Maybe your hardest season isn't destroying you. Maybe it's strengthening you. And trees give shade. That's something that we could learn from trees. Just sitting up under a tree in the warm summer, drinking a glass of lemonade is one of the best things and memories and moments in life. That shade serves others, it protects people, and it expects nothing in return. A tree provides shade, even for people who never planted it. There's something beautiful about giving without expecting applause. A tree bears fruits, results appear, and that growth becomes visible over time. At first, it's something that we can't see, and we're wondering how long is it going to take this fruit to grow. But the fruit that tree bears, it also benefits other people because it feeds and it provides nutrients, and it just gives in unlimited ways than what we think or what we expect of a tree when we think about a tree that just sits there and it doesn't move, right? But in actuality, it does so much. The tree doesn't eat their own fruit, other people do. And that's the purpose. That's the best part of your growth. Will probably bless someone else. After all, we are here to help each other. Standing together, the forest is strength. Shared resilience and community matters. Sometimes trees can feed off of the roots of other trees and that water supply and just that connection. Scientists have found that forests often survive better together than isolated trees. Trees can support one another through interconnected root systems and share resources. It's a reminder that strength doesn't always come from standing alone. Sometimes it comes from a healthy community. Leave a legacy. Plant seeds. Outlive yourself. And figure out what it is that the fruits that you grow on your tree is going to bear and give to others. Let your shade be a comfort. Let it be like love. Let it be something that's helpful to the next person. You can decide what kind of seed it is that you want to plant. So normally trees are already engineered in those seeds. Whatever God created that seed to be, that's what is going to grow. So if it's a lemon seed, it's going to be a lemon tree. If it's grapes, then you're going to get grapes. If it's tomatoes, you'll get tomatoes. But the beautiful thing about us is that we can decide what kind of seed that we want to be and what it is that we want to give. So long as we're giving something and we're contributing something, it's about that legacy that's gonna live way past you, and in that seed that you give to somebody else that is gonna produce something for them is also gonna produce another seed that lives past us. So just even thinking about our children and what we're putting into them, what we're putting to the people around us. A tree may never sit in the shade that it creates, but it's always going to be a benefit to that person that's able to sit up under that tree, that's able to enjoy just that temporary moment of relief from a scorching sun on a super hot day. It grows, and though it may not benefit from the things that it's able to provide, it's still able to just be and enjoy being, enjoy the oxygen in the air, enjoy the beautiful sky, the ground in which it grows from. And I think it's so important for us to learn from the tree just how to enjoy, to be, and to grow in our existence, and know that that's okay. So it doesn't always have to be what are we gaining and what are we getting, but just knowing that our existence is completely enough. And you may be in a season in your life where you may feel like, what do I have to give to others? Or how do I contribute to this earth? Or am I worth something? But your worth goes so far beyond what you may even be able to see in the moment. Your worth goes so far past what others may say or see that you're able to give, because they don't know the seed that was planted in you when you were placed here. Only the greater power knows that. But to know that there's something in you that's worth protecting, there's something in you that's worth fighting for, because what you have is gonna be able to help somebody in a way that only your seed is gonna be able to do that. And that's the thing that I just love about us as humans. We come with different things that is going to be able to help the next person, and it's going to be so different from what another person is able to offer. You have oak trees that provide us with beautiful furniture, and we make our beds out of, our dressers and our homes. Then you have some seeds that provide us fruit, and we use them at get-togethers, we use them at gatherings, we use them to control our health factors. And it's just so much that that tree is able to provide, and the difference in those trees. Though they're also different, we need them all. Maybe trees have been teaching us all along. Grow deep before you grow tall. Don't fear difficult seasons. Stand through the storm. Give more than you take. Leave something behind that outlives you. Sometimes the greatest lessons don't come from people. They come from paying attention. The strongest things in nature don't rush, and maybe you shouldn't either.